It's Dawn with Numerologist.com and coming to you just after Sweet Valentine's Day. And first of all, true confessions. I went through my entire closet looking for something pink to wear, and I'm afraid the closest I can get is a peach. So I guess that'll have to do. But that's not the important thing. What I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you today are just a few thoughts on this whole concept of love. You know, in the ancient Greek and other languages, other old languages, the word love was not a singular word. There were many different kinds of love. And one of the unfortunate problems with the English language is we have but one word for the word love that's supposed to encompass all of these different things. And what happens is that sometimes confuses or narrows the concept of love. And this may not be news to any of you, but I wanted to start here because I wanted to talk about how we could each in our lives expand the nature of love during this Valentine's Day season. So, for example, you know, the biggest problem a lot of us experience is that Valentine's Day in particular is about, oh, will you be my Valentine? And oh, I wish I had love. And love becomes this romantic thing. And while that's all well and good, we all know there are many kinds of love, right? There's brotherly love or philos, like the city Philadelphia, which was named after it. There's the love that parents have for their children, which is a profound and deep love. For those of you who are parents, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's the love for Mother Earth. There's the love for community. There's the love for our pets. There's the love for our parents. So love in and of itself is much bigger than the word can explain in our language. So, okay, so that's kind of the foundation there, the overview concept that I wanted to share. Now I wanted to talk about this concept of romantic love and how it's come for many of us, we've been taught really, for this concept to be, rather than something unconditional, something that's become extremely conditional. I'll love you if. And whether this is romantic love or even friendship love, this can sometimes happen. I'll love you when. And it can also happen actually in child-parent relationships. And some of you may have grown up with this kind of love rejection from a parent when you didn't behave, which is an incredibly toxic experience to have. If you've had it, you know what I'm talking about. It's toxic for someone to remove their love from you because you are not behaving according to their demands and expectations. Why is it toxic? Well, because it's not love. Love does not have conditions. Love does not say, I'll love you as long as, I'll love you until you, I'll love you only if you. These are confused, toxic ideas about love. But this is not an invitation for you to now blame your parents, right? It doesn't help either. Okay, whether you had that experience with a parent, whether you had it with a former spouse, whether you've done it yourself to your children or people around you, the purpose of this video is just to shed some light on that, to bring some awareness to it, and then by doing that, to invite you to look at the places in your life where you are squeezing and pinching and narrowing how love can flow through you and in your life. You see, because when we put conditions on love, we're the one who suffers. Yes, of course, if you were a small child and your parents put conditions on their love for you, that was toxic for you. Absolutely. But you see, as adults, we must rise above that. We must forgive, heal, and open up to allowing divine love to flow through us and be shared with all. Because it is when we stop pinching off and squeezing and narrowing what love is, that we actually allow greater love into our lives. And whether that means that some relationships fade away so that others can come in, or whether that simply means that you experience greater joy and heartfelt abundance of feeling, good feeling in your life. It doesn't matter. It's all good, right? It's all good. But what's not good is when we put conditions on love, when we narrow it and squeeze it, when we squeeze out the infinite of what love is. Because love, the truth of what love is without condition. And the best way to think about this is if you've ever met a loving dog. Dogs seem to embody love. Now, I'm a dog lover, so I don't know. If you're a cat lover, you probably know this through cats, or horses if you're a horse lover. But animals generally love without condition. Now, some animals get abused to the point where they're scared and distrustful and even violent. But the majority of pets love us without condition. And sometimes I really think they come into our lives to help hold that space when we're in pain. Because we as humans are learning how to love without condition. Again, I believe we've known this. We were born with this. As infants, we have this, but sometimes it gets conditioned out. So my invitation for you is to look at the places in your life where you might be squeezing or narrowing your understanding of love, where you might be putting conditions on love. Love for yourself, love for others, or the way others are loving you. So have a look at that. Explore what that is a little bit for you. And please, by all means, please don't judge yourself. Don't be cruel to yourself or resentful to others. Just look at it. Just look at it. And when something painful arises, breathe. Take a deep breath. Allow it to release through the exhale. And invite love in. Invite the divine energy of unconditional love into your life, into your every cell, so that you too can open up and be a channel for that divine energy in every area of your life and for everyone you touch. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, on behalf of myself and the entire Numerologist.com team, I wish you a beautiful, loving month, loving spring, and loving year, loving life. Many blessings. Mwah.